In the history of World Cup qualifiers, there is always one match, one game that changes everything, one result that makes the world pause and ask, how did this happen? And on a cold night in Dublin, Ireland gave us that moment. A stunning victory, a rare red card, and a shocking defeat that shook Portugal. A team filled with global superstars. This is the full documentary of Portugal versus Ireland, one of the most dramatic matches on the road to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. The match took place at Aviva Stadium, a fortress in Dublin and home of the Republic of Ireland. More than 50,000 fans filled the stands, mostly dressed in their iconic green. But despite the passionate crowd, Ireland arrived in a tough position. They were near the bottom of Group F. Several key players were not fully fit, and on paper, they were nowhere near Portugal's level. Portugal, meanwhile, arrived with immense confidence. They were leading the group and had been dominant throughout the qualifiers. Their squad looked unstoppable. Cristiano Ronaldo, the timeless scoring machine, Bruno Fernandes, the brain of the team, Bernardo Silva, the versatile maestro, Leão, Felix, Vitinha, Cancelo, a roster full of elite talent. Everything pointed to a comfortable Portugal win. But Ireland weren't here to surrender. They came to fight for survival. As the players walked out of the tunnel, the mood shifted instantly. The roar of the Irish supporters sounded like thunder. The Irish squad looked sharp, focused. Their coach told them 4 simple words: fight for your life. On the other end, Portugal looked relaxed, maybe too relaxed. Some players smiled casually, treating the match like a formality. But football never rewards complacency. The whistle blew. Portugal immediately dominated possession. In the first 10 minutes, their possession reached 74%. Everything flowed through Bruno Fernandes. Every attack connected through Bernardo Silva. And all eyes looked toward Ronaldo for the finishing touch. Yet Ireland weren't panicking. They were waiting, watching, preparing. And then, their moment arrived. Minute 17, a free kick from the right side of Portugal's penalty area. The ball was whipped into the box. Chaos followed. 2 Portuguese defenders failed to clear the ball. And out of nowhere, Troy Parrott appeared. One touch, one strike. Go! Vale Laval! Ireland 1, Portugal 0. The stadium erupted violently. Portugal looked stunned. Some players raised their arms hoping for a foul. But the goal stood. Ireland were in front. Portugal tried to regain control. Ronaldo looked for space. Leão made runs from the left. Bruno Fernandes attempted through balls to tear apart Ireland's defense. But Ireland were unbreakable. Every tackle was perfect, every clearance precise. Every Portuguese attack collapsed on the Irish wall. Frustration began to rise, and frustration leads to mistakes. Just before halftime, Ireland struck again. A quick counterattack. Parrott received the ball on the left side. He dribbled forward, past one defender, then another. And from a tight angle, he fired toward the far post. The ball curled beautifully. Goal. Parrott again. Ireland 2. Portugal 0. The stadium exploded. Fans jumped, screamed, cried. Ireland were living a dream. Portugal were living a nightmare. Entering the second half, Portugal's coach Roberto Martinez knew he had to react. He brought in João Felix and Vitinha to increase creativity. Portugal shifted to a more aggressive attacking shape, almost 4-2-4 when in possession. But Ireland were prepared. They read every move. Their defensive block remained organized. Portugal's final third play kept breaking apart. Desperation grew. Ronaldo chased a loose ball under pressure from Dara O'Shea. In a physical duel, Ronaldo's arm swung. His elbow struck O'Shea in the face. O'Shea fell. The stadium gasped. The referee initially allowed play to continue, but VAR intervened. Red card. Cristiano Ronaldo is sent off. Ronaldo's face dropped in disbelief. He shouted, protested, furious at the decision. But the referee's mind was made up. This was Ronaldo's first ever red card for Portugal in 226 international matches. Portugal were now down to 10 men. Their hope shattered. Portugal tried to force a comeback, but with one player down, their structure collapsed. Ireland remained intelligent. They didn't over-attack. They kept possession, slowed the tempo, and controlled the game. Every block earned applause. Every interception felt like victory. Ireland were playing with everything they had. Time was running out. Portugal had no answers. Even Bernardo Silva looked exhausted. Ireland pushed almost everyone behind the ball. They defended as if their World Cup dream depended on each second. And finally, the referee blew the full-time whistle. Final score: Ireland 2, Portugal 0. Aviva Stadium erupted into celebration. A historic night for Irish football. For Ireland, their World Cup hopes are alive again. One of their biggest wins in the last decade. Troy Parrott becomes an instant national hero. For Portugal, still top of the group, but their momentum is fractured. Ronaldo's suspension could affect future qualifiers. Pressure mounts on Roberto Martinez's system. Football is a game of moments. On this night, Ireland reminded us that miracles are very real. Portugal must recover. Ireland can dare to dream again. Thank you for watching this documentary. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you in the next football story.